The best way to understand sales tax is to think about the cost structure that feeds into it. So, for instance, whenever you have sales tax being applied, you can always assume that the net price will represent 100%. Now, if we have a sales tax, say, of 20%, we know that the total of the 100 plus the 20 will give us the gross price of 120%. With that in mind, let's think about some numbers that we can feed into this cost structure. Say, for instance, you were told that the net price is $500. How would we work out what the sales tax and the gross price is going to be? Well, it's quite simple to work this out because all you'd have to do is firstly think about this cost structure. We know that the $500 represents 100% of the price. So if we do 500, divide that by 100 and multiply this by 20, we would be able to get the sales tax value. Dividing the price by 100 will give us 1% of the amount. Multiplying it then by 20 will give us the sales tax amount because we know that the sales tax is at 20%. So here we can add on the 100. Now it's pretty straightforward then to work out that the gross price is going to be the summation of the two numbers, so that's going to be 600. But we can also work this out by doing a working where we take the 500, divide it by 100 to get 1%, and then multiply by 120. That will also confirm the $600 gross price. Now imagine that the question this time round gave us the gross price. How would we work out what the net price and the sales tax is? Well, in a very similar manner, what we can uncover is that the $600 gross price is representative of 120%. So if we needed to work out the net price, we would simply have a working where we can take $600, divide it by 120 this time round because the gross price represents 120%, and we would multiply this by 100. Now, if you did that in your calculator, you would get 500. Now, we could just use our basic mathematical skills to work out that the sales tax, in order for this structure to be true, must equate to 100. It's the same as also saying 600 divide by 120, which will give us 1%, multiplied by 20, and you also get the 100. So hopefully that gives you a good idea about how we can calculate figures where sales tax is involved.